Welcome back. Before we cross over to Regina for that conversation. In a country where youth shake stadiums, trend hashtags and electrify protests, there is one place their presence fades to a whisper, and that's the ballot box. Tonight on Sunday Express, we dive into a striking paradox at the heart of Kenya's democracy. Young people under the age of 35, bold, brilliant, and brimming with potential, make up nearly 80% of the population. They are the energy behind political campaigns. Their faces in every rally, their voices shaking up the streets. But when it comes to real power, they're left standing outside the halls of decision-making. Could the fire be ignited in the Gen Z-led protests of 2024 finally light the way to the ballot box in 2027? Ben Chumba takes us inside Kenya's youth political awakening and the tough questions that could shape a nation's future.
They are vibrant, they are vocal, they are visible. Kenya's youth, nearly 80% of the population, forms the backbone of the nation.
If you want a mass or a crowd to address, then you're going to be looking for young people and perhaps women who, for the very reasons we know, are jobless.
From mobilizing crowds at campaign rallies to trending hashtags online, young people are ever present in election seasons. But when the votes are counted and the government takes shape, they vanish from the inner rooms of leadership.
Ethnicity has been the key driver of politics in this country.
And with tribalism, you expect the same results. The reflection of tribalism is going to be the pinnacle of our election.
Kenya's youth are not just a statistic, they are the soul of every political wave. Yet their energy rarely translates to power.
Either they burn out and their strength and say has usually never been seen in the ballot.
Instead of candidates, they are campaigners. Instead of strategists, they are security. The irony, the youth carry the message but never get to shape the mission.
If we continue waiting for Article 35 on youth inclusion, you are going to end up with 2 senators, for example, out of the 35 million strong young people in this country, representing male and female.
Why does this cycle persist? Why do young voters, despite being educated and exposed, still fall back on tribal political loyalties?
Those are the youth who become an available militia to antagonize those from others.
We're talking about people without livelihoods and without incomes, people without economic impetus or capacity to run their own affairs.
From the classroom to the campaign trail, something shifts. Friendships formed across tribal lines vanish behind the curtains of clan and community interests.
You can even find post-school organizations based off we are a class of this year, we are a class of that year, and formations are done around that.
If we can carry that culture of student politics without necessarily inclining or looking into the tribe of a particular leader, but looking at the content and the quality of the leader, then I think that might just well change our political discourse.
And politicians, old and new, exploit that vulnerability every 5 years.
Funeral gatherings are the target. We convert it to a theater of grandstanding and demonstrating who is a better mobilizer and who has more hecklers and goons compared to the other.
But 2024 offered a glimpse of a different future. During the Gen Z-led protests against the finance bill, thousands of young Kenyans poured into the streets, not for a politician, but for principles. No tribes, no party slogans, just rage, just resolve.
If it's true that at the Gen Z revolution last year, we were united by issues, then that issue, those particular issues should unite us at the particular time of the elections, and not our tribes, not our religions, not our regions.
But can that energy reach the ballot box in 2027, or will it fizzle out once again, replaced by the old tribal tunes and token promises?
It is going to be very difficult to redeem them because they know nothing beyond organization around ethnicity.
If you're still going to vote on ethnical mobilization, on ethnic emotions and all that, then we will end up with the same caliber and quality of leaders without really reflecting on the aspirations of young people.
2027 elections are less than 2 years, and Kenya's youth hold the numbers, the networks, and the narrative. But will they hold the future, or will they once again be the engine of a vehicle they never get to drive?
Are we going to experience more division towards the elections? That is guaranteed and given.
Ben Chumba, Sunday Express.